Hope this doesn't embarrass you, Jen. Надеюсь, это тебя не смущает, Джен. Hope this doesn't embarrass you, Jen. Надеюсь, это тебя не смущает, Jen. Hope this doesn't embarrass you, Jen. Hope this doesn't embarrass you. Hope this doesn't embarrass you.
Embarrass you, Jen, but I found the best thing to...
But I found the best thing to do with a new employee. Но я считаю, что лучшее, что можно сделать с новым работником, but I found the best thing to do with a new employee. But I found the best thing to do with a new employee. But I found the best thing to do with a new employee.
Do with a new employee is to size them up.
Is to size them up with a long, hard stare. Это испытать его долгим, тяжелым взглядом. Is to size them up with a long, hard stare. Is size them up with a long, hard. Is to size them up with a long, hard stare.
Up with a long, hard stare. So, first day.
Yeah.
So, first day, да, первый день, да. First day, yes.
Scary.
Yes.
Scary, напугано, scary, scary, scary.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, не бойся, don't be scared, не бойся, don't be scared. Don't be scared, don't be scared. Oh, I am not really scared. Я и не боюсь. Oh, I am not really scared. Я и не боюсь. Oh, I am not really scared.
Well, I'm not really scared.
You should be.
What?
You should be. You should be. Но ты должна, you should be. Well, I'm a little bit scared. Ну, может быть, немного. Well, I'm a little bit scared. Well, I'm a little bit scared. Ну, может быть, немного. Well, I'm a little bit scared. What? Don't be. What? Don't
I'm a
be.
little bit scared.
Well, don't be.
Так не бойся. What? Don't be. What? Don't be. What? Don't be.
Make up your mind.
Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Решите же, наконец. Make up your mind. Make up your mind.
So here you are.
So, here you are. Значит, ты все-таки здесь.
Yes. Really looking.
I'm really looking forward to. Я никак не дождусь, чтобы приняться за работу. I'm really looking forward to. Я никак не дождусь, чтобы приняться за работу. I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to.
Forward to getting to grip.
Getting to grip with the. Я поставлю тебя в отдел информационных технологий. Getting to grip with the. Getting to grip with. I'm gonna put you in IT. I'm gonna put you in IT. Я поставлю тебя в отдел информационных технологий. Before I had a chance to get to grips.
Before I had a chance to get to grips with the Citroen.
Before I had a chance to get to grips with the Citroen. До того, как у меня появилась возможность справиться с Citroen. Before I had a
chance to get to grips with the Citroen.
Before I had a chance to get to grips with the Citroen. Для того, как у меня появилась возможность справиться с Citroen. Before I had a chance to get to grips with the Citroen.
I come all this way to fight fascists, and I can't get to grips with them.
I come all the way to fight fascists, and I can't get to grips with them. Я проделал весь этот путь ради борьбы с фашистами и не могу справиться с ними. I come all this way to fight fascists, and I can't get to grips with them.
I come all this way to fight fascists, and I can't get to grips with them.
Я проделал весь этот путь ради борьбы с фашистами и не могу справиться с ними. I come all this way to fight across, and I can't get to grips with them.
I come all this way to fight fascists and I can't get to grips with them. And what do you think is going to happen when I do come to grips with it?
And what do you think is gonna happen when I do come to grips with it? И что, по-твоему, случится, когда я наконец осознаю это? And what do you think is gonna happen when I do come to grips with that? И что, по-твоему, случится, когда я наконец осознаю это?
And what do you think is going to happen when I do come to grips with it?
And what do you think is gonna happen when I do come to grips with it?
And what do you think is going to happen when I do come to grips with it?
Grips. Захват, хватка, тиски, сцепление.
Grips.
Grips. Хватка, тиски, сцепление, захват. I'm gonna put you in IT. Я поставлю тебя в отдел информационных технологий.
I'm going to put you in IT because you said on your
Because you said on your CV you had a lot of experience with computers. Потому что ты указала в резюме, что у тебя большой опыт работы с компьютерами. Because you said on your CV you had a lot of experience with the computers. With computers. Because you said on your CV you had a lot of experience with computers. Потому что ты указала в резюме, что у тебя большой опыт работы с компьютерами.
CV, you have a lot of experience with computers.
I did say that.
I did say that on my CV, yes. Действительно, я указал это в резюме. I did say that on my CV, yes. Действительно, я указал это в резюме. I did say that on my CV, yes. I did say that on my CV, yes.
That's on my CV, yes. I have lots of
I have lots of experience with the whole. У меня много опыта работы со всеми этими компьютерными штучками. I have lots of experience with the whole. У меня много опыта работы со всеми этими компьютерными штучками. I have lots of experience with the whole.
experience with the whole computer.
Computers think you know emails. Computers think you know emails.
Thing, you know, emails.
Ну, знаете, с электронной почтой. Computers think you know emails.
Sending emails, receiving.
Sending emails, receiving emails, deleting emails. С отправкой писем, приемом писем, удалением писем. Sending emails, receiving emails, deleting emails.
Emails, deleting emails. I could go on.
I could go on. Я могу долго продолжать. I could go on. Do. Так продолжай. I could go on. Do. I could go on. Do.
Do.
The web.
The web. Using mouse. Mice. Using mice. Еще с интернетом, с мышкой. Я работал с мышкой. The web. Using mouse. Mice. Using mice.
Using mouse, mice, using mice. Clicking.
Clicking, double clicking. Щелчок, двойной щелчок. Clicking, double clicking.
Double clicking.
The computer screen, of course, the keyboard. Монитор, конечно, клавиатура. The computer screen, of course, the keyboard.
Screen, of course, the keyboard. The
beat that goes on the floor down there. Тут прибамбас, который стоит на полу. The beat that goes on the floor down there. The beat that goes on the floor down there. The beat that goes on the floor down there.
bit that goes on the floor down there.
The hard drive.
The hard drive. Correct. The hard drive. Жесткий диск, точно. The hard drive. Correct.
Correct.
Uh-huh. Well, you certainly.
Well, you certainly seem to know your stuff. Похоже, ты отлично в этом разбираешься. Well, you certainly seem to know your stuff. Well, you certainly seem to know your stuff. Похоже, ты отлично в этом разбираешься. Well, you certainly seem to know your stuff.
Seem to know your stuff. That's settled.
That settles. Решено. Got a good feeling about you, Jen. У меня хорошее предчувствие насчет тебя, Джен. That settled. Got a good feeling about your gen. Got a good feeling about your gen.
Got a good feeling about you, Jen, and they needed.
And they needed a new manager. Тем более, что им нужен новый начальник. And they need a new manager. Тем более, что им нужен новый начальник. And they need a new manager. And they need a new manager. And they need a new manager.
New manager.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, fantastic. Потрясающе. Oh, fantastic. So the people I'll be working with, what are they like? Потрясающе. И что это за люди, с которыми я буду работать? So the people I'll be working with, what are they like? The people I'll be working with, what are they like?
The people I'll be working with, what they like.
Standard nerd.
Standard nerds. Обыкновенные раздолбаи. Standard nerds. Standard nerds. Обыкновенные раздолбаи. Standard nerds.
Nerds. Hello, IT.
Hello, IT.
Have you tried turning it off?
Have you tried turning it off and on again? Вы пробовали его выключить и снова включить? Have you tried turning it off and on again? Have you tried turning it off and on again? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
On again. Oh, okay, well,
Okay, well, the button on the side, is it glowing? Ну хорошо, кнопка сбоку светится. Okay, well, the button on the side, is it glowing? Okay, well, the button on the side, is it glowing? Ну хорошо, кнопка сбоку светится. Okay, well, the button on the side, is it glowing?
button on the side, is it glowing? Yeah, you need to...
Yeah, you need to turn it on. Вам нужно нажать на нее. You need to turn it on. You need to turn it on.
Turn it on.
The button turns it on. Включается ли он от кнопки? The button turns it on. The button turns it on.
Button turns it on? Yeah. You do know...
You do know how a button works, don't you? Вы вообще знаете, как пользоваться кнопкой? You don't know how a button works, don't you? You don't know how a button works, don't you? Вы вообще знаете, как пользоваться кнопками? You don't know how a button works, don't you?
How a button works, don't you? No, not on...
No, not on clothes. Да нет же, не теми, что на одежде. No, not on clothes. Да нет, нет же, не теми, что на одежде. No, not on clothes. Да нет же, не теми, что на одежде.
Clothes.
Hello, IT. Yeah, huh? Have you tried for...
Have you tried forcing an unexpected reboot? А вы не пробовали его перезагружать прямо во время работы? Have you tried forcing an unexpected reboot? Have you tried forcing an unexpected reboot? А вы не пробовали его перегружать прямо во время работы? Have you tried forcing an unexpected reboot? Have you tried forcing an unexpected reboot?
Forcing an unexpected reboot.
No, there you...
No, there you go. Нет, продолжайте. No, there you go. No, there you go. I just heard it come on. Я только что услышал, как он включился. There you go, no, there you go. I just heard it, come on. I just heard it, come on. I just heard it, come on.
Go. No, there you go. I just heard it. Come on. No, that's the music.
No, that's the music you hear when it comes on. Нет, это музыка, которую вы слышите, когда он включается. No, that's the music you hear when it comes on. Нет, это музыка, которую вы слышите, когда он включается. No, that's the music you hear when it comes on. No, that's the music you hear when it comes on.
Music you hear when it comes on. No, that's the music.
No, that's the music you hear when... Нет, это музыка, которая играет когда... No, that's the music you hear when...
You hear when... I'm sorry, are you from...
I'm sorry, are you from the past? Кстати, вы что, из прошлого века? I'm sorry, are you from the past? Простите, вы что, из прошлого века? I'm sorry, are you from the past? I'm sorry, are you from the past?
The past?
See the driver?
See the driver hooks a function by patching the system call table. Видите ли, когда драйвер перехватывает функцию, исправляя таблицу ядра системы, see the driver hooks a function by patching the system call table. Видите ли, когда драйвер перехватывает функцию, исправляя таблицу ядра системы, see the driver hooks a function by patching the system call table. See the driver hooks a function by patching the system call table. See the driver hooks a function by patching the system call table.
Hooks a function by patching the system call table, so it's not safe.
So it's not safe to unload it. So it's not safe to unload it. Выгружать его из памяти небезопасно. So it's not safe to unload it. Выгружать его из памяти небезопасно. So it's not safe to unload it. So it's not safe to unload it. So it's not safe to unload it.
To unload it unless another threat.
Unless another threat's about to jump in there and do its stuff. Если только другой процесс не окажется в том блоке, чтобы сделать это за него. Unless another threat's about to jump in there and do its stuff. Если только другой процесс не окажется в том блоке, чтобы сделать это за него. Unless another threat's about to jump in there and do its stuff. Unless another threat's about to jump in there and do its stuff. Unless another threat's about to jump in there and do its stuff.
It's about to jump in there and do its stuff, and you don't want it.
And you don't want to end up in middle of invalid memory. Ведь вы же не хотите, чтобы дело закончилось ошибкой оперативной памяти. And you don't want to end up in middle of invalid memory. Ведь вы же не хотите, чтобы дело закончилось ошибкой оперативной памяти. And you don't want to end up in middle of invalid memory. And you don't want to end up in middle of invalid memory. And you don't want to end up in middle of invalid memory.
End up in the middle of invalid memory. Hello?
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Да ну. Really, why don't you come down here and make me then? Так почему бы тебе не спуститься сюда и сделать это? Really, why don't you come down here and make me then? Так почему бы тебе не спуститься сюда и не сделать это? Really, why don't you come down here and make me then? Really, why don't you come down here and make me then? Really, why don't you come down here and make me then?
Well, why don't you come down here and make me then? Huh?
What? Oh, you think I'm afraid of you? I'm not afraid of you.
What, you think I'm a...
Думаешь, я боюсь тебя? Не боюсь. Oh, you think I'm afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. Думаешь, я боюсь тебя? Не боюсь. Oh, you think I'm afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you.
Afraid of you? I'm not afraid of you. You can cook.
You can come down here anytime and I'll be waiting for you. Приходи в любое время, я тебя жду. You can come down here anytime and I'll be waiting for you. You can come down here anytime and I'll be waiting for you.
Down here anytime and I'll be waiting for you. I told her.
That told her. Так и сказал. That told her. Так и сказал. That told her. Как только ты откинешься в кресле, обязательно появляется работа. Oh God, it's about time you got back. It's been all go. Как только ты откинешься в кресле, обязательно появляется работа. Oh God, it's about time you got back. It's been all go. It's about time you got back. It's been all go. It's about time you got back. It's been all go.
Oh God, it's about time you got back. It's been all go.
You had a job?
You had a job? Что за работу ты делал? You had a job? Что за работу ты делал? You had a job? You had a job? You had a job?
Girl on fifth.
Girl on fifth. Девушка на пятом этаже. Girl on fifth.
Did you and her...
Did you and her hit it off? Вы с ней поладили? Did you and her hit it off? Did you and her hit it off?
hit it off?
Define.
Define hit it off. Дай определение слова поладили. Define hit it off. Дай определение слова поладили. Define hit it off.
Hit it off.
Did she continue talking to you once you'd fixed her computer? Она продолжила разговаривать с тобой после того, как ты починил ее компьютер. Did she continue talking to you once you'd fixed her computer? Она продолжила разговаривать с тобой после того, как ты починил ее компьютер. Did she continue talking to you once you'd fixed her computer? She continue talking to you once you'd fixed her computer?
Continue talking to you once you'd fixed her computer?
No. And
while I was working on it, she rested a cup on my back. И пока я работал, она поставила на меня чашку. And while I was working on it, she rested a cup on my back. И пока я работал, она поставила на меня чашку. And while I was working on it, she rested a cup on my back. And while I was working on it, she rested a cup on my back. And while I was working on it, she rested a cup on my back.
Working on it, she rested a cup on my back.
No.
Yeah? Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Вот это наглость. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, they're not.
Yeah, I mean, they've not respect for us. Are there no respect whatsoever? У них наверху нет ни капельки уважения к нам. Мы для них просто быдло. Yeah, I mean they've not respect for us. Are there no respect whatsoever? У них наверху нет ни капли уважения к нам. Мы для них просто быдло. Yeah, I mean they've not respect for us. Are there no respect whatsoever? Yeah, I mean they've not respect for us. Are there no respect whatsoever?
No respect for us up there. No respect whatsoever. We're all just
We are all just drudgeons to them. Drudgeons. Drudgeons. Гоблины. Drudgeons. Гоблины.
Drudgeons.
Drudgeons. Drudgeons, гоблины. We are all just drudgeons to them. We are all just drudgeons to them.
Drudgeons to them, yes. If there were
such a thing as a drudgeon. Точно, если бы здесь было такое понятие, как быдло. If there were such a thing as a drudgeon. If there were such a thing as a drudgeon.
Such a thing as a drudgeon, that is what...
That it is what we'd be to them. Вот кем бы мы были для них. That is what we'd be to them. Вот кем бы мы были для них. That is what we'd be to them. That is what we'd be to them. That is what we'd be to them.
Would be to them. It's like they're pop.
It's like they are pele-wele. Они такие внимательные к тебе, когда у них поломался принтер. It's like they are pele-wele. It's like they are pele-wele. When there's problem with their printer. Они такие внимательные к тебе, когда у них поломался принтер. When there's a problem with their printer. When there is a problem with their printer. When there is a problem with their printer.
Problem with their printer,
but once it's fixed, но как только он починен, but once it's fixed, но как только он починен, but once it's fixed,
fix, they toss us away.
They toss us away like yesterday's jam. Они отделаются от нас, как от вчерашнего варенья. They toss us away like yesterday's jam. Toss. Бросать.
Toss.
Toss бросать.
Toss.
Подбрасывать.
Toss.
Toss метать.
Toss.
Toss швырять.
Toss.
Кидать.
Toss.
Toss отбрасывать.
Toss.
Toss скидывать.
Toss.
Toss бросить.
Toss.
Toss швырнуть.
Toss.
Toss выбросить.
Toss.
Toss подбросить.
Toss.
Toss кинуть.
Toss.
Toss подкинуть.
Toss.
Toss откинуть.
Toss.
Toss подкидывать.
Toss.
Toss сбросить.
Toss.
Toss перебрасывать.
Toss.
Toss перекинуть.
Toss.
Toss разбрасывать.
Toss.
Throw.
Toss.
Toss взметнуть.
Toss.
Toss перемешать. Микс.
Look out. Here comes a toss.
Look out, here comes a toss. Берегись, бросаю. Look out, here comes a toss.
Look out. Here comes a toss.
Берегись, бросаю. Look out, here comes a toss.
Look out. Here comes a toss.
Look out, here comes a toss.
Toss it over here. Quarterback.
Бросай сюда, разыгрывающий. Toss it over here, quarterback.
Toss it over here. Quarterback.
Toss it over here, quarterback. Бросай сюда, разыгрывающий.
Toss it over here. Quarterback.
Toss it over here, quarterback.
You don't really toss the dough.
You don't really toss the dough. Не обязательно тесто подбрасывать. You don't really toss the dough. Не обязательно тесто подбрасывать.
You don't really toss the dough.
You don't really toss the dough. Не обязательно тесто подбрасывать.
You don't really toss the dough.
You don't really toss the dough.
Man. Компьютерщики.
Yesterday's jam. Вчерашнее варенье. Yesterday's jam. Вчерашнее варенье. Yesterday's jam.
утешает же, но я всегда при первом разговоре с новичками смотрю на них долгим и тяжелым взглядом. Так. Первый день, да. Напугана? Ну да. Не пугайтесь. Я на самом деле не пугаюсь, но должна. Ну, немножко. Что? Не надо. Встряхнитесь. Итак, вы здесь. Да. Я бы хотела работать в команде. Я назначил вас в техподдержку. Потому что ты написала в резюме, что у тебя большой опыт работы с компьютерами. Я написал в своем резюме, да. У меня большой опыт по работе со всеми этими компьютерными штуками. Ну, вы знаете, e-mail'ы, посылать e-mail'ы, принимать e-mail'ы, удалять e-mail'ы. Я могу долго продолжать. Продолжайте. Веб. Использовать мышки, использовать мышку, щелчок, двойной щелчок, экран компьютера, ну, само собой, клавиатура и штука, которую ставят на пол. Жесткий диск, точно. Ну, вы выглядите знатоком этих штук. Это впечатляет. Я получил хорошее впечатление о вас, Джин. И им нужен новый начальник. Фантастика. Ну и с кем я буду работать? С обычными слюнтяями. Техподдержка. Вы пробовали выключить или снова включить? Ладно. Кнопка на торце горит? Да, вам нужно ее включить. Кнопка включилась? Да. Вы... Да. Вы знаете, как работают кнопки или нет? Да нет, не на одежде. Алло, техподдержка. Да. У вас внезапно перезагрузился компьютер? Нет, продолжайте, я только что это услышал. Нет, эти звуки бывают при включении компьютера. Нет, это музыка, которую вы слышите, когда... Извините, вы что, из прошлого века? Послушайте, драйвер вызвал функцию в процессе патча системной таблицы, и небезопасно выгружать ее. Ведь другой процесс может перейти в эту область и сделать свою работу. И вам явно не захочется делать это в соединении того блока памяти. Алло? Да ну, на самом деле, почему бы вам не спуститься сюда и не сделать это? Что? Ты думаешь, я тебя боюсь? Я тебя не боюсь. Ты можешь приходить в любое время, я тебя жду. Говорю тебе, это она. Господи, каждый раз, когда что-то случается, всякий раз одно и то же. У тебя что, была работенка? А, девочка на 5-м. Ну что, вы зажгли там? Что значит зажгли? Ну, она продолжила разговор с тобой после того, как ты починил ее компьютер. Нет. И пока я работал, она поставила мне на спину кружку с кофе. Не может быть. Да. Невероятно. Да, они просто не уважают нас здесь. Не уважают по-любому. Мы все же для них гоблины. Да. Если бы на свете существовали пещеры гоблинов, мы бы в них работали. Они такие милые, когда у них проблемы с принтером. Но когда он починен, они нас выкидывают, как испорченное варенье. Да.
You, Jen, but I find the best thing to do with a new employee is to size them up with a long, hard stare.
Yes.
Don't be scared.
Well, I'm not really scared.
You should be.
Well, I'm a little bit scared.
Well, don't be.
Make up your mind.
So here you are.
Yes, really looking forward to getting to grips with...
I'm going to put you in IT. Because you said on your CV you have a lot of experience with computers.
I did say that on my CV, yes. I have a lot of experience with the whole computer thing, you know, emails, sending emails, receiving emails, deleting emails. I could go on.
Do.
The web, using mouse, mices, using mice, clicking, double-clicking, the computer screen, of course, the keyboard, the bit that goes on the floor down there.
The hard drive?
Correct.
Uh-huh. Well, you certainly seem to know your stuff. I'm all settled. Got a good feeling about you, Jen, and they need a new manager.
Oh, fantastic. So the people I'll be working with, what they like.
Standard nerds!
Have you tried turning it off and on again? Oh, okay, well, the button on the side, is it glowing? Yeah, you need to turn it on. The button turns it on? Yeah. You do know how a button works, don't you? No, not on clothes.
Hello, IT? Yeah-huh? Have you tried forcing an unexpected reboot?
No, there you go. No, there you go. I just heard it come on. No, that's the music you hear when it comes on. No, that's the music you hear when it... I'm sorry, are you from the past?
You see, the driver hooks a function by patching the system call table, so it's not safe to unload it unless another thread's about to jump in there and do its stuff, and you don't want to end up in the middle of invalid memory. Hello?
Oh, really? Really? Well, why don't you come down here and make me then? Huh? What, you think I'm afraid of you? I'm not afraid of you. You can come down here any time and I'll be waiting for you. I told her. Oh, God, it's about time you got back. It's been all go.
You had a job?
Girl on 5th.
Did you and her hit it off?
Define hit it off.
Did she continue talking to you once she'd fixed her computer?
No. And while I was working on it, she rested a cup on my back.
No.
Yeah?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, they've no respect for us up there. No respect whatsoever. We're all just drudgeons to them.
Yes. If there were such a thing as a drudgeon, that is what we'd be to them.
It's like they're pally-wally when there's a problem with their printer, but once it's fixed...
They toss us away like yesterday's jam.
Yes! Yesterday's jam!
Hope this doesn't embarrass you, Jen, but I find the best thing to do with a new employee is to size them up with a long, hard stare. IT? Because you said on your CV you have a lot of experience with computers.
I did say that's on my CV, yes. I have a lot of experience with the whole computer thing, you know, emails, sending emails, receiving emails, deleting emails. I could go on.
Do.
The web, using mouse, mice, using mice, clicking, double clicking, the computer screen, of course, the keyboard, the bit that goes on the floor down there.
The hard drive?
Correct.
Uh-huh. Well, you certainly seem to know your stuff. That's settled. Got a good feeling about you, Jen, and they need a new manager.
Oh, fantastic. So the people I'll be working with, what they like.
Standard nerds! Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again? Oh, okay, well, the button on the side, is it glowing? Yeah, you need to turn it on. And the button turns it on? Yeah. You do know how a button works, don't you? No, not on clothes.
Hello, IT? Yaha? Have you tried forcing an unexpected reboot?
No, there you go. No, there you go. I just heard it come on. No, that's the music you hear when it comes on. No, that's the music you hear when it... I'm sorry, are you from the past?
See, the driver hooks a function by patching the system call table, so it's not safe to unload it unless another thread's about to jump in there and do its stuff, and you don't want to end up in the middle of invalid memory. Hello?
Oh, really? Really? Well, why don't you come down here and make me then? Huh? What, you think I'm afraid of you? I'm not afraid of you. You can come down here any time and I'll be waiting for you.
I told her. Oh, God, it's about time you got back. It's been all go.
You had a job?
Girl on 5th.
Did you and her hit it off?
Define hit it off.
Did she continue talking to you once you'd fixed her computer?
No. And while I was working on it, she rested a cup on my back.
No.
Yeah?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, they've no respect for us up there. No respect whatsoever. We're all just drudgeons to them.
Yes. If there were such a thing as a drudgeon, that is what we'd be to them.
It's like they're pally-wally when there's a problem with their printer, but once it's fixed,
They toss us away like yesterday's jam.
yes, yesterday's jam. That is what we are to them.